Hello, everybody. My name is Andrea Varela, and I would like to talk about something that's very important in our tech driven world. We all use devices such as TVs, phones, computers, and other electronics. These electronics emit something that's very important, and that is blue light. Blue light can be very harmful and potentially harm us. We interact with these things every single day, so as we move along we'll understand how we can potentially avoid blue light and use it less. Now you guys may be asking, what is blue light? Blue light is part of the visible light spectrum, and the visible light spectrum involves 7 colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, and indigo. um, Violet light is considered invisible and can be very harmful to us. It can damage our eyes, burn our skin, and even cause cancer. Blue light is known to be very close to invisible, but it's not quite there yet. Now, with taking into consideration that blue light is close to invisible, um, thinking about our phone usage and such, blue light can have an effect on us. Um, let's see. Right now, like during this presentation, I used multiple devices to help me create this presentation. So blue light is everywhere and around us. With that being said, not all blue light is bad. After all, our main source of blue light does come from the sun. Blue light from the sun can actually be very beneficial to us in the daytime. It can help boost our mood, help like our reaction time, and even benefit us throughout the day. Um, Blue light comes from fluorescent light, LEDs, phones, like I said before, iPads, TVs. Um, Now, blue light from these devices is considered small compared to the sun, but if you think about how often we are on these devices, it kind of adds up and can be very damaging. Um, Currently, my daily screen time is 3 hours a day, but that's also not adding up the time I'm doing homework on my computer or using my iPad to write down notes, and even just TV time and game. I like playing games, so gaming time does also add up. According to the Vision Council, over 80% of Americans use, no, I'm sorry, 80% of Americans have more than 2 hours of screen time a day, including me, myself. Like I said, I have 3 hours on my phone alone. 60% of Americans use 2 or more devices a day. Me included, even creating this presentation, I used my computer and laptop and phone, so that's already 3 devices being used. Um, Children are more at risk than adults. Children have growing eyes and they're still getting adjusted with lighting and things, so they are very vulnerable. Some kids are let to use screen time more than others, so it really depends, but right now children are more affected than adults. Um, with constant exposure to blue light before bed can also disrupt our sleep pattern. Now, our sleep pattern is when our bodies create melatonin for us to start winding down and getting tired, so that is our sleep pattern. Um, Despite all this being said, do not be alarmed. There are things we can do to lower our amount of screen time and lower the amount of blue light that we are taking in. The most basic thing overall is limiting our screen time in general, not using a TV as much or going on computers or using our phones. Now, if that is difficult for you and you may have to use it for work or school or whatever other reason that you may need to use your devices and cannot lower that screen time, there are alternatives. Like, for one, there are blue light glasses, such as these, who have like a film over and it'll block out some of that blue light. If you are not a fan of glasses, there also is like screen protectors that allow the blue light not to come through as often. There are also, on some phones and devices, there are a setting that allows you to put yellow light through the screen, so it kind of blocks out some of that blue light as well. Um, Now you can also avoid your devices up to 3 hours before bed. That will definitely help your sleep pattern and allow your body to create that melatonin we may need to sleep. There also is the 20-20-20 rule. Now that is looking at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds every 20 minutes you are on a device. Now that allows your eyes to get some rest from that blue light and looking at a device for too long. It allows your eyes to relax and things like that. So that's also another easy alternative to get the strain off your eyes and away from that blue light. Lastly, it is very simple as keeping a device away from your face, not allowing it to be as close, not to put, again, that strain on your eyes. It is very simple to do that as well. So those are just a few things you can do to avoid that blue light. Now, thank you guys for coming. Now, with this last thing being said, with our tech-driven world, it's good to find a balance between our usage on these devices and our health. So, finding a balance between these two and incorporating them into our lives really will benefit us, and I'm assuming, and your eyesight as well. Your eyesight would thank you very much for the less strain that's being put on your eyes. So with that being said, using blue light glasses, screen protection, or even as simple as using the 20-20 rule, cutting down the amount of blue light that is being put onto your eyes can really benefit us a lot. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for listening, and hopefully we can find some balance in our usage of blue light and balancing our health with that as well. Thank you so much. Goodbye.